Yo fait ton nom témoin de Jéhovah.
I get into somebody's car.
Pour la réveillez-vous.
And pretty much, we are going door to door at people's houses.
Welcome to All Things A. Welcome guys, welcome back to all our subscribers and welcome to new joiners. If you're new joiners, subscribe, notification on, you won't be disappointed. This week we're taking a pause on the challenges and funny things, and all of you guys, Anika's followers on Instagram, said you wanted to hear more about how her first week as a full-time employee post-college went, because it was a disaster. So since you guys voted for that, we're gonna take this week for you guys for her to explain to you guys what happened. So if you're interested,
keep watching. Okay, so while my sister does my hair,
we're gonna just do 2 French braids.
Yeah.
Okay. On pain from Dyson.
On pain.
Une brosse pour démêler les cheveux. Very good. You know, they need to be straight or the natural. Par contre, si c'est ça vrai, non, guys. Et puis de la brosse from Brioche. J'aime Brioche beaucoup. That's the shampoo I use. Mais tu vois là, bon. Ok.
D'accord.
Et voilà.
So,
oh non. Et puis m'bal mettre un petit huile masque ici from Creole Essence et lavender.
And we have a hairspray.
Parce que nous ouais que cheveux à pas bon.
Relax.
Nous ouais ça. Et puis n'a bon tité parce que.
Okay. I had to get a job because the places where I intentionally planned to work at post-graduation, because of COVID-19, are on a hiring freeze. So I was like, well, you know what? I'll just get a little job in the meantime while everything opens back up. So I can, right, because I'm broke, because I don't work my job at UCF anymore because I'm not a student. So I'm just like, well, I'm just sitting at home, broke, getting fat. Like, I need something to do. So I was like, let me just get a job. So, okay, whatever. I applied to this job. So I'm not gonna say the name of the company because I don't need to be sued. So I applied to this little job or whatever. They're a marketing firm. So I'm like, okay, you know, I could do a little marketing and whatnot. You know, anybody could do it based off of based off of the based off of the guidelines and stuff. I was like, okay, like I kept reading each thing and I was like, okay, like I can do this. So I apply. So first interview, I'm asking questions. They tell me the hours are 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Oh yes, I show up. There's mad people in there. Not one person has a mask. Not one person has gloves. But I'm overlooking it because again, we're focused on the money. So, you know, in the whole interview, the first interview, honest to God, lasted 5 minutes. She was just like, she practically reread my resume to me, and she was like, you can do this? Yes. You have a car? Yes. You can do this? Yes. And I was like, so what are the hours? Like, I'm trying to ask more questions. And she tells me 9 to 4. So I'm like, okay, that's great, whatever. And they specifically tell me like, yes, I'm gonna be inside the office doing yada, yada, yada. And so I'm like, okay, this sounds great so far. So I guess they like me. They tell me to come back for a second interview. Second interview, I'm with this other girl wearing shorts. I swear to God, she was wearing like a cute little button up, a white button up, comme si une chemise.
Comme si un polo?
Comme si une chemise blanche.
Okay, a shirt.
With shorts, like cute little shorts maybe you could get at TJ Maxx, but still very inappropriate. So from there, I'm like, but I don't say anything. Then she tells me the hours are 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So already there, I'm seeing some inconsistency. But again, we're focused on the money. So I'm like, okay, you know what? What's 2 more hours? That's fine, whatever. So from there, she practically tells me I'm hired, whatever. So first day was Monday. I'm looking real professional. It's the first day, so I have a nice little turtleneck, you know, all covered, nice little pants, nice shoes, like very cute, very professional. Cha. It starts at 9, right? I show up at 8:45. Just, you know, being the professional bitch that I am. Being the professional that I am, I show up at 8:45. So the boss comes out, he talks for about 20 minutes, and then he says, okay, get ready to hit the field. I'm like, excuse me, first of all, where's my office? Where am I sitting? Where's my desk? What's going on? Sweetie, we are hitting the field. So I get into somebody's car. I get into somebody's car. And pretty much we are going door to door at people's houses, offering them a product. I'm not gonna get into detail, but we're offering them a product that they have to, you know, purchase. And I'm just like, marketing? Sweetie, what? What? And he's like, yes, direct marketing. We're going straight to the consumers. I'm wearing a full turtleneck, long pants. I'm not dressed for this. But you know how they got me? The night before I started, they had my little team leader text me and tell me to bring tennis shoes, like running shoes. So I'm thinking we're gonna do a first day activity. So I did bring my shoes. So when she told me, okay, we're gonna go, you know, switch into our clothes, I'm like, I'm staying in this. Like, I'll put my shoes if we're gonna do the activity now. No, baby, the activity was the job, which is the door to door. So day one, I'm like, yo, this is a mess. Like, I call my sisters. I'm like, y'all, this is crazy. I don't know if I can do this. I'm not cut out for this at all. And my sister over here tells me, she's like, just do it. Just tough it up and do it. They have us going out into the ghetto. I know I was in the ghetto because it was Martin Luther King Street. I know it. We were in the ghetto. It was pit bulls out in the front yard. I'm not even making this up. They took us to a place called DeLand, Florida. It was about an hour away from where the initial office was.
The office in downtown?
Right. Did I personally?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. First day I was observing.
Est-ce que c'est une fille qui a la sel produit?
Yes.
Okay. Donc la fête elle va l'éliminer.
Yeah, she's doing her job.
Okay.
I get a migraine. Not only because it's hot and I'm overheating, but I get a migraine because I'm bamboozled into this job from the very first day. Like, I'm starting to realize, wow, this really is not what they told me it was gonna be. So
tu as une mauvaise attitude depuis le début.
C'est pas mauvaise attitude, no. It's the heat, just how I feel on the inside. It's everything put together. I'm not feeling well.
Attitude, les guys.
So I tell her, can we take a break? So we stop at a gas station, and I pull the chair back a little bit. From that point, I don't know what happened, because it felt like a whole hour to me. But I guess I passed out because I woke up, my hair was completely wet. And mind you, the day before, I really put a lot of products. You know, I wanted to look good for my first day at work. My hair looks a mess. It's completely soaked. And she's like, are you okay? We're going to take you back to the office, whatever. So I'm like, okay, please do. On the way back to the main office, again, I'm going in and out because I'm hot. I have a migraine. Like, it's just the worst day of my life. Why do we get pulled over by the police? Baby girl is going 95 in a 60.
Okay.
So I feel the car slowing down. I wake up, I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, girl, we got pulled over. From there, she's nervous. Like, she's nervous. She immediately calls somebody. So I'm just like,
Pendant la pull over.
yes. So the police officer, it was this white man. He comes, he's like, ma'am, do you know how fast you were going? She was like 70 at best. And me in the car, this is how I'm going in the car. This is how it felt. I was like, I know you're not going 70. Relax. So the cop is like, no, like you were doing 95. And she was like, I'm just following traffic with the straight. She's like, I'm just following traffic. And he's like, okay, well, license and registration. So she gives her license. Now to the registration part, she don't know what to say. She's like, well, this is not really my car. I flip cars. I just bought this.
Comment flip car là?
Like
you said, flip houses on HDTV.
Exactly.
Ah.
So she's like, you know, I flip cars. I just got this car. It's not fully to my name yet. So, you know, this is not, like, I don't
registration
no, she didn't have it. So he said, okay, we'll run the tags. Now they run the tags. They find out it's not in her name. The tag that was there was not supposed to be there. So now she's really on the phone. She's like, what do I say? What's going on? Yes. So she's on the phone, comes to find out she called her boyfriend. And she's like, you know, what do I do? What do I say? And the boyfriend starts telling her different lies to tell the cop. But at that point, she had already told the cop that she didn't know, you know, she didn't know anything. So, no, at this point, we're still in the car. So the cop is like, okay, this is not making sense. Do you know this person or do you not know this person? Like, you can't just give someone your car tags. Like, who is this person? Because when they ran the name, it was this girl in New York.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was this girl in New York. And comes to find out that was like her boyfriend's cousin, sister, auntie, whatever. So the cop is like, okay, well, you're definitely getting a ticket, but even worse, I can't let you drive off. Like, we need to tow this car.
Whoa.
So we're supposed to be in the office at 6, right? It's 7:40. I don't know where.
Day one, do you?
This is day one of the job. This girl is going fast as hell. She could have killed me. We could have crashed with her reckless driving. Girl, relax. We could have crashed with her fast and furious ass. She has the wrong tags, no registration. And on top of that, her boyfriend at this point starts being disrespectful to the cop. Her boyfriend is on speaker. She left her boyfriend on speaker. And her boyfriend is like, you bitch ass. Listen, disrespectful. Her boyfriend is yelling at the cop through speakerphone. She's like, oh, you're not taking my car. Oh, no, you're not. Oh, no, you're not. I'm over here with a migraine. At this point, I'm up. My migraine is on 10. 2 more police cars pull up because I guess he paged back up because, you know, she's getting real sassy. So the tow truck arrives. First thing they do, they hook the car. They don't even talk to it. They hook the car. So now she's like, why can't you just leave my car on the side of the road? I'll come get it later. Right, and he's like, first of all, we can't leave it on the side of the road because that's dangerous for oncoming traffic. Second of all, I just told you can't drive this car. So why would you now tell me that you're going to come get it in the middle of the night? Dummy. And so she's like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. The cop now takes us both. He tells us to get out of the car. No. He takes us. I was never handcuffed. So I get into the first one's car and another cop takes her. And at that point, I'm like, listen, sir, this is my very first day. I don't know her. I don't know her boyfriend. Thank you so much for everything that you do. I appreciate you. I know it's
protecting and serving.
I know it's hot out here. I am not resisting. I am not being disrespectful. I just want to go home. Can you just drive me to the office? He's like, ma'am, you're still a good, 20 miles out. Like that's not happening. But I'll take you to the nearest 7-Eleven. So he takes me to the nearest 7-Eleven.
In the back of the police car.
In the back of the police car.
Handcuffs.
I was not handcuffed. She pulls up in the other cop's car.
The 7-Eleven.
In the same 7-Eleven. And at this point, they're really talking to her, like telling her, okay, this is a misdemeanor charge. You're going to have to show up to court. Yes. So they're giving her all the paperwork.
Lipat ng handcuff.
I'm not gonna, I don't.
Whoa.
I was not in handcuffs.
Whoa.
I will say that.
Wow.
So at this point she's like, okay, whatever, like, cause it's like, what can you do? They just took your car, you're in the middle of nowhere. So she calls us both the Uber, and on the Uber ride, the boss calls, cause the boss is like, okay, what's going on? It's about to be 8 o'clock. You guys were supposed to be back at 6. This is baby girl's first day, speaking of me. You know, like, what's going on? And she's like, oh yeah, my battery died on the highway. We had to get a tow truck.
Montezla.
So I don't say anything, but in my head I'm like, baby, I'm not coming back. This is my first and my last day. The unprofessionalism is at an all-time high. So she tells me, yeah, I don't want to tell him the truth because I don't really want people in my business.
Oh.
Meaning, like, I should keep up the line for her because she doesn't want people in her business. So I'm like, okay, yeah, all right, okay, cool. So I already told her, I'm like, I don't think I'm coming back tomorrow. I don't think the job is for me, and I just don't. It just lacks structure. So we get to the office. As soon as we get to the office, I see my car. I go home.
Sonisos.
Who?
Woman?
Oh my God, yes, guys. I forgot. I forgot. Hush. I forgot my wallet in her car that got towed. My wallet was in her car. So I drive home. Thank you, God, nothing happened to me. I didn't get pulled. I mean, I'm an exemplary driver. So I was not worried. Fix your face. I really have to go back to work now because I need to see her. I need my wallet. I need my stuff. So next day, I pull up in a dress because I'm not getting another heat stroke. I pull up in a dress and some sneakers because that's what we're doing. I mean, clearly we're not being professional, so hello. So I see her. I'm like, hey, were you able to get your car? She's like, no. She's like, no, but I was hoping you could take me this morning to go get it.
Day 2.
This is day 2 of the job. I'm supposed to be learning from this girl. We're supposed to be going to people's houses, you know, offering them the product, the service. And she wants me to take her to the little tow place. So I'm like, okay, sure. Mind you, the boss doesn't know this. The boss thinks we're out here doing work. Anywho, I pull up to the place.
So she hopped on your car.
I pull up to the place. I think it was around like 10 o'clock. We're there till 12. Because we're at the tow place till 12 because she can't find her license that the cop took and gave back to her. She can't figure out where she put it. So now she's calling her boyfriend crying, and the boyfriend is over here. Right, the boyfriend is like, how the fuck, like, where'd you put it? Well, where'd you put it? And you know, the boy, he wasn't helping at all. He was making things worse. So now
like
she's,
boys usually do.
Yeah, so now she's crying. Meantime, I hop out the car, and again, she's being disrespectful to the people. She's like, well, I have a picture of my license. Like, this is my car, I swear. Give me my car back, yada, yada, yada. At this point, I go speak to another guy. I'm like, hi, listen, how are you? My wallet is in that car. I need to go into the vehicle. It's a pink wallet with white stripes. You'll see it on the passenger side.
So while she's fighting for her life,
girl, I don't care. Because
you're not loyal.
Because in what world are they gonna give you your car back with a picture? Girl, bye. So the guy lets me go to the car and I get my wallet. Everything was in there perfectly fine. So, okay, period. I was not handcuffed. So 2 hours later, she's still arguing and they tell her it's just not happening. Like, you're gonna have to come back when you have valid ID. So 2 hours later, she hops back in the car. She tells me, can I take her to the DMV? so she can go get a license. Child, we pull up to the DMV, but she doesn't have anything proving that that's who she is. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have some type of like mail, something proving like this is who you are and this is your address. ID. Yeah, like what? So that was another waste of time in itself. So they didn't pay me. They completely wasted my time. At the end of day 2, they again sent us to the hood because they were like, oh, you guys are pretty. Like, you could, yeah, they were like.
So it's no escort service.
They were like, you guys are pretty. Like, you could really, you know, make people buy this product, especially boys. And while we were in the hood, she really, because, you know, we finally got to start doing houses at like 3 o'clock at this point. And we need to go back at 6, and you need at least a minimum of 2 people to have bought the service. So at this point, boys are pulling up on us. She's like, well, get in the car. I'm like, who's cool? Who's getting in what car? No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
On the phone?
Listen, Lishita said by Nipot Munimi as long as they're buying the service. It was a mess. I don't know how else to describe. It was a mess. It was a mess.
Okay.
So as soon as I got back to the office, day 2, I went straight to the boss. I said, I can't do this any longer. I quit. So I'm back to being unemployed. My sister promised me 2 French braids, and this is the best she could do.
Anyways, guys, got in. Very Mary Poppins.
And I also want to say, from now on, videos will be posted every other Monday. Because as you all know, I'm actively looking for a job. I don't have time.
Peut-être que si you get job.
Yes.
If
you're in Orlando,
she studied TV and radio broadcasting.
Yes.
She knows how to do production.
I also have a minor in political science
and a minor in diversity by Black Youth.
Yes. So
okay.
I do marketing.
I do direct marketing. Direct marketing.
You know,
so Munte Monjova, you can
absolutely
holla at you.
Absolutely.
Yes, you guys. Subscribe.